quality look? Yeah. What's the quality look like? What's going on, guys? How's it sound? What's up, guys? Who we got in here? Drop us a comment. What's up, Todd? How's it going? What's up, Dylan? Me too, man. I'm ready to do some fishing. I'm doing all right. You been doing any fishing? Sound quality all right for you guys? Is the video quality okay too? Who all we got? Drop us a comment so I can see who's in here. Looks like we got 6 people. And she's dropping. Come on, let's get some comments going, guys. See if we can't share it on Facebook too. What's up, Todd Morgan? Hey, Chunky, I saw your stream last night, man. I watched for quite a while. Saw you catching some catfish. What's up, Daniel? Hey, Jolene. Love you, babe. See if we can't get some people in here. We're going to be having a giveaway video uploaded tomorrow. Yeah, no problem. Eddie, I don't use a lot of flavoring on my kicks is what I use. This year I've been using beads only, and I really haven't noticed any loss on catching fish at all. Seems to be about the same. But I always went pretty much plain or the flavor that I was using in my bait. Oh, were you a highway? Should have told me. I was thinking about coming up, actually. See if I can share this on Facebook and get some more people in here. See if that does the trick, guys. Is the video quality okay? Using the Wi-Fi at the house. Grape is definitely a good flavor to put on them. Grape does pretty good in about anything, really. Yeah, it looked like we was gonna get a pretty bad storm actually, and kind of blew over on us. Supposed to get some tonight too, I think. Cool, cool. What you guys been up to? Anything exciting happening? We just bought a new fishing cart, one from TSC, one of the big ones. We're about to turn that bad boy, into a fishing cart with some rod holders and all that good stuff. Dylan, I don't know if he's still watching or not, but he got one and he tried to one up us. I had a small one, so we had to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I mean? Get a big one like him. What's up, Ralph? What's up, Jimmy? We got us a little cot too from Sam's Club. A couple people on the CAG group posted about it. And it just come in yesterday. It seems pretty comfy so far. Oh, I love bean meal for carp. I've got several different bean meal videos uploaded. One with eggs, a couple with syrup, a couple with corn. I've got a lot of hybrid ones too. Where it's got millet, bean meal, oats. That's I think that's the first pack bait I ever made was bean meal. When I was younger, that's what came around here first. It went bean meal, millet, oats, rice, then chow. What's up, Michael? Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. You're the one that gave Chunky the battery, I think, too, man. That's awesome, bro. That's pretty cool. Love to see people helping people, you know what I mean? Chunky, how many did you catch last night? I think I saw 2 or 3 at least. Oh, nice hit, Jimmy. How much cash you make off that? I don't know in Indianapolis. Todd, I usually put particles in my pack bait. Pigeon feed is really good. You can toss that in there. But Doug, you can get them at most feed mills for like $20 a bag for the steamroll. Any big ones? I think the ones I saw weren't too awful big. What's up, Dean? Well, Todd, to me, I don't think it makes much difference. I use it pretty much all year round. Like I said, the easiest way is to have some ready and just toss a handful in your pack bait. I like stuff that's got hemp seed in it, maple peas, stuff like that. See if I can get that comment there. Um, I'm not sure what he might have been throwing. He could have, just had like a goo on it. We're gonna do a video on a homemade goo coming up pretty soon. What's up, Avid? Hey man, $196 is $196. You know what I mean? That's what she said. $20 is $20. Well, Avid, he's talking about for carp fishing, I think. I didn't quite catch his comment there, but I think he was talking about for carp fishing. And usually we use a lot of really strong flavors that color the water and stuff. Well, for buffs, honestly, I think bean meal is probably one of the better ones. What's up, Carpy? But like I'll tell you, it's called. I don't know if you guys have used like quarter goos or whatever. And you know how they got that green that comes off of them. A lot of people are making their own. It's called fluorescein, and it's like a plumbing powder. It's a dye, is what it is, and it's how they find leaks and stuff. I mean, just the smallest amount will just turn the water green pretty much all around it. A lot of people are using that. I don't like to use it because, I mean, I don't think it's probably healthy for fish. It'd probably take a lot to really get in the water and hurt them, but, um, you know, it's probably not that healthy, honestly. Probably don't want to get it on you either, you know what I mean? I've used goo. I don't know that it made that much of a difference. Um, if fish are biting, you know what I mean? And if they're not, sometimes they're just not. It doesn't matter what you have. But who all we got from Indiana in here? Anybody? Saw Doug was in here. I think Todd was in here. He's from Indiana, I believe. Yeah, panko with corn and jello. It's pretty good. Oh, really? What's up, Leland? Well, carpy. I mean, again, it's one of those things. You know, the if fish are biting, they're biting, and boilies have different sizes. You know, so you can use big boilies and keep from catching a lot of little fish. Um, but at the same time, you know, if you're fishing a place that doesn't have big fish, it really doesn't matter. I like to catch them all. So, like I said, this year I've been using beat only, you know, quite often myself. If you guys are here, man, drop a like on the stream. I'd really appreciate it. Share it. Let's get a little chill and stream going on, you know. And we did turn the super chat on. You guys don't have to donate anything, but it'd be cool if somebody dropped like a buck. I'd just like to see how it works, you know. I've never had a donation that way or anything. It'd be pretty cool if somebody dropped like $1 or 50 cents. I don't know even how much you have to, you know, do, but yeah, I agree, Michael. Like I said, you know, it depends on what size you use. You know, you can kind of, I guess you'd say, price out the little fish and keep them off your hook. You know, if the bait's too big. Doug, you have the bait shop up there in Indy? I can't remember if that's you or not, buddy. Oh, awesome! Thanks, Chunky. I'm gonna hit you back with that next time I see you live too. Awesome, brother. Appreciate it. Well, you know, I use a lot of stuff that's sweet. As far as like garlic stuff, I think that draws in a lot of catfish personally. When I was younger, we used to do the garlic dough balls and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, you can catch. You know, like I said, a lot of people use just feed corn on a hair rig. You know, boil it, and that catches big fish. You know, the secret to big fish is fishing a place that has big fish. You know, there's not a lot of places around me within an hour driving radius that have big carp or big catfish in them. You know, other than pay lakes. You see people go to like Del Hollow, and hopefully we can go down there soon. I hope. But like I said, the secret is you have to be in a place that has big fish. If there are none, you're not going to catch any. Yeah, there's a lot of flavors that all the fruity flavors and stuff. Channel cats like, but I've personally caught I don't know several 40-pound blues on pack bait that was fruit flavored. Yeah, yeah, they do have some good stuff. I stopped up there last year, Doug. I bought a sling up there. Seemed like good people. Todd, so far, pretty much any flavor I've thrown um, up at Summit works pretty good, man. Um, this year, peach seemed to be doing the best, I guess. Well, Carby, you sell some motorcycle parts. I don't know right now, buddy. We got that COVID stuff going on. You know what I mean? You hiring? But Todd, where you from, man? How far are you from Summit? Maybe we'll meet up there one day and do some fishing. Or if you got some good holes around you and you don't, mind sharing, maybe we can get a video or something. We got 21 people in here, guys. And a lot of these people have channels as well. Feel free to check them out, subscribe, hit them up. Scuba gear, that's pretty awesome, dude. Where are you from? You from the U.S. or Michael? I thought about just seeing how it goes. We talk about carp fishing, whatever. Just gives the guy something to do. You know, from North Carolina. I've met a lot of people from down there, through YouTube and stuff like that, Facebook. A lot of good guys down there. Seems like a lot of the pay lakes down there are really nice too. Yeah, 1 hour, that's not too far at all, man. Well, Michael, I mean, it'd be awesome. Maybe we could all, a few of us different channels, get like a weekly chat going, every maybe one night of the week for everybody or something. Help us grow and help us support each other. Hey, I appreciate it, Caleb. Hope you guys are doing good down there. So I think we got some severe weather coming tonight up here in Indiana. We're planning on doing some fishing Saturday. Um, who knows? We might get out tomorrow too. My son, he's got a really bad rash on his face. I don't know if it's poison ivy or what. We had to take him to the doctor Monday, and they gave him some stuff to put on it. It's starting to get better though. Michael, where are you from, bud? Let me read these comments on the computer real fast, guys. Hey, no problem, Doug. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hey, Todd, did I meet you up at Highway Springs? I don't know, about a month ago or a couple weeks ago? Because um, I was actually wanting to get a hold of you about that. I think I'm going to get my Ohio fishing license this year, and I was going to see if you wanted to hit that up or not. Caleb, are you doing it down there in North Carolina? Is that where you were from, bud? Todd, I've been down there, but I haven't fished it. We've been to like Myrtle Beach. We used to go down there for Mustang Week and stuff like that on vacation. What's up, Leland? Well, it was nice to meet you, Todd. And like I said, man, if you're on Facebook, hit me up, Josh Vickers on Facebook. We'll have to get together and do some fishing over there. Chunky Cats, if you're still in here, how did it feel to get back out on the water, man? I know you've been off for a little while from this COVID stuff. Brother, I don't sell fish. I do it for fun, man. I wouldn't really have any interest in that. Sometimes we'll take some channel cats and give them to my dad. That's about it for us. Yeah, Leland, I remember, bud. I think I think I remember you over there. Seemed like you went out on the water with some boats or something afterwards. Oh, okay, Todd. Yeah, that's awesome. Like I said, we got us you know, a new cot, or I got one. My son, he wants one too, but we're gonna test mine out and see if it can handle my, fatness on there. And if it does, we're gonna get him one too. But we're looking forward to taking some naps on the lakeside now. Yeah, Eddie, I wouldn't be interested in selling them to pay lakes. No, no offense on that. I just, not something I'd be interested in. First, I don't even have a commercial fishing license like that anyway. But yeah, Trevor, that's a good bait, man. I can't remember. Somebody shared that one with me, and I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but that's definitely a good bait. It packs really good. You guys got any good wild water down there in North Carolina, South Carolina? I think the one I hear about a lot is Ward's down there, if I'm not mistaken. But I've heard that there's a lot of really good pay lakes down there. You know, clean, keep the fish healthy. Todd, it doesn't really get mossy, no. Um, you know, there might be a few little patches on the bottom, but that's about it. There used to be a lot of big carp in there, but over the years, I don't really don't know what happened to them. The average size used to be about 15, and now it's probably like 6 or 7. The hardest fish to catch. What are we basing that off of? I really only fish for carp and catfish. So the hardest fish to catch is the fish that's not biting. You know what I mean? Sometimes they, like I said, sometimes they just don't bite. I don't care what you're throwing. There's times of the year that you just can't catch a fish. Carby, I think somebody else told me about that place too. It's got a hot water or whatever discharge on it. Doug, well, I mean, it's kind of the same method, really. The heaviest fish I've ever caught. Hmm. Well, it'd be a catfish. It'd be a blue cat. I think it was only, man, I don't know, 48 pounds or something like that. I had a really big one on one time that we had in the net, and I wonder if he's watching. But anyway, I'd say it was probably 60 pounds or better, and it was a steep bank, and he had it in the net, and he kind of lost his footing, and then he went kind of down forward again, and the fish, honestly, it come out of the net, guys. It broke my heart. My wife was there. We were camping actually. I think it was a 4th of July weekend even. Trevor, you say you like catching muskie? Um, the closest, I don't know, big water we got to me is probably Brookville, and I've caught some carp in the mid-teens. I know there's big carp in there, but there's, I mean, thousands on thousands of them that are 3 pounds. So it's hard to get a big one down there. Um, I've heard that people have caught big cats over there. I've never personally seen one. I've never seen a picture of it, so I really don't know. But we all hear those stories. How the divers go down and they get scared to death. Catfish as big as cars, and they quit their job. You know how it is, guys. Yeah, I love catching buffs, Donnie. I mean, I don't have a lot of wild water buffs around me, but I catch some at the Pay Lake every now and then. I really enjoy that. I'd like to go to Texas and what is that, Lake Fork? I think it is. I'd love to go down there and give that a shot. We have to save up some cash first, though. We got a lot of places we'd like to go. If this thing takes off and gets bigger, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to do it. Uh, some of them are for my car. Some of them are for bowling. I mean, I got a lot of the different stuff back here, I think. In case you guys didn't know, we do have a giveaway video that'll be live tomorrow at noon, or yeah, 12 o'clock, I think it is noon. Giving away some hog sauce. Dustin from Hog Sauce tossed in some goodies for you guys. 48 too. That's a nice buff, man. Where'd you get it at? What state? Trying to look at the computer and the camera. What state was it though, Donnie? I don't know where Wiley is. Carpy, I mess with Mustangs. I've kind of got, I don't know, burnt out on it a little bit, but I've got a really nice Mustang. It's got a F1A Pro Charger on it. I built it, you know, it made 702 horsepower to the rear wheels. It's a '06 Roush. It's got low miles on it and everything. Got a Forge 302 stroker, all that good stuff. Kind of sad, really. Last year, I drove it probably 5 miles. The year before, I didn't even plate it up. So I need to do a better job of that. Now it's an '06, but the Fox Body is probably my favorite Mustang ever made. I've probably had, no lie, over 30 of them at least. I've had some of those with Pro Chargers. You know, love the convertibles. Kind of like an Escort with a V8. You know, honestly, I don't. I've only blown one of them up. You know, and I've had so many of them and beat on them when I was a kid. Loved them. If you guys are here, we got 21 viewers. Hit that like button, guys. Share this stream somewhere. Let's get some more guys in here. 65 fastback. Yeah, be a nice car. Be worth some money today. You know. It's amazing how that stuff changes like that. These newer cars, you know, it seems like every new car I get, everything's made out of plastic, and I don't know. They just, I think they're made to last until the warranty runs out. You know, and as soon as that happens, they want you to buy a new one. South Carolina, all right. When I get down to North Carolina and South Carolina, I'm gonna need you guys to show me some places to fish. We were thinking about getting a small camper. Favorite flavor? Just in general, peach. I don't know why, but I'm a sucker for peach. I think it was about 2 years ago I started using some monster crab. Hate it, it smells terrible, but it really seemed like my catch rate at certain places went way up with that. And I use it in my pack, you know, not on my pickups. I use it in my pack bait. See if we can share. I'm gonna see if I can share this on Facebook myself. And let's see here. Mustard. Well, I'll tell you what. There was a guy that used to fish up at Highway Springs, and he would fish it pretty much. This is when they're open 24/7. It's been many, many years ago. He would fish it 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and he would use bean meal, and he would squirt mustard down the side of his bean meal, and he won a lot of weekly contests that way. He didn't catch very many small fish. It seemed like when he did hook one, he didn't catch many, but when he did, it was usually a 20 plus pounder. You know. See if we can get this going on, guys. Let me share this real fast. We're gonna try to get some stuff where we can live stream some fishing. I may have to get a hold of Chunky on that because, um, you know, it seems like he's got the right setup. He would know what kind of battery we need and all that good stuff. That'd be pretty fun to do. You know, I just need to be able to keep my phone charged while we're doing it. I can't believe we've been live for about 30 minutes. It's kind of flown by, you know. What's your guys' favorite bait? I mean, you guys are in here watching. What's your favorite bait? Commons and buffs. I mean, what do you guys like? You guys got any favorite pickup flavors? What's your favorite pickup? You guys using any homemade dips or goos or anything like that? Oh, I will, Todd, for sure. Yeah, that monster crab's rough, bud. I'll tell you. Monster crab. I mean, there's a lot of places that make it. Um, Hog Sauce has a king crab. R&W has a mega crab. I think it was a Cart Pro. They got a monster crab. Lake Monster, I think they got a monster crab too. Rice, okay. Soybean, pineapple butternut pickups. That sounds like something I should be eating. But grape oats, yeah. Plain, that's not bad. We were throwing basically some plain rice the other day. I didn't catch any, but my buddy did. The old butternut or buttermilk bean meal. I got a friend that he likes buttermilk oats. Um, Presley, you guys have probably seen him on Facebook and stuff. Yeah, Donnie. I mean, and you know the funny thing is, if you leave your bait out there for an hour, honestly, there's probably no flavor around it anyway. I'd say it pretty much planes it out. The water probably, you know, distributes and the flavor's gone and everything else would be my guess. What's up? Anime Ab Duncan Hines Oats. All right. You may have to message me that one on Facebook. Just some Duncan Hines, what, icing or cake mix? Or what are you putting in that bad boy? Tim, are you from Ohio? I think I might have met you or talked to you on Facebook before. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, some of these pay lakes, I couldn't imagine how much bait's laying on the bottom. Probably need dredge just to get all that off there. Tim, oh, pie filling? Okay. I'll tell you, one of my favorite things to do is get a. I don't know if I got any or not. Clayton, why don't you see if you can find me a pack of that um, gel? It's a pie filling. Or here, you come over here and talk to these guys real fast while I look for it. Come on over here, bud. His face will heal. He's got a rash. He got like poison ivy or something. He's been to the doctor. He's taking off on me, guys. But I'll show you the kind that I use. Um, it's I like the peach, but they also have strawberry, blueberry. You get it at Walmart, and you can dip your pickup in it. You can dip your ball pack in it. It's a pie filling too. I've never used their habanero blueberry, but I believe I've used their other one. Um, and then they got, I used to use a lot of Johnny Juice stuff actually. Child abuse, all right. He does get some abuse on pulling that wagon, that's for sure. He won't come in here and say hey to you guys anyway, but I don't even know if it's poison ivy. They gave him some creams to put on it. Uh, he just kind of woke up like that Monday. Cake mix instead of flour in it. We may have to give that a shot and see what happens. I'm running out of buckets to keep forever baits in, guys. He's looking for the pie filling. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right. I will be right back. 1 second. I think it's right over here. All right, guys. Couldn't find it, but I did find something that I put in my bait. But you guys probably, I don't know, some of you guys probably done it before. Some guinea pig food. It's a bunch of little pellets and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll toss that in there. Wonder where the heck that pie filling is. I think it's Wix brand, I believe. Comes in a little plastic bag at Walmart. They keep it in like the produce section for some reason. It's really cheap too. Yeah, monster crab pickups. I just put it in my pack bait, and that makes a big difference. I think they're more after that, your pack than anything. Like I said, I catch a lot of them on just a plastic bead. So some people believe it's all pickup. Some believe it's all about the pack bait. Oh yeah, like I said, Donnie, I've used monster crab. I used mussels, a really good flavor too. Really good flavor. Yeah, Caleb, appreciate you stopping by, bud. But yeah, mussel, man, I'll tell you, we went to Michigan City last year, and we caught quite a few. We was there, I don't know, maybe a little over 12 hours or something that we actually fished. I think we caught like 18 fish or something, five of them over 20 pounds. But the average fish up there was probably about 16, 17 pounds. Well, we didn't have any crab for bait from his rash. Like I said, I guess I don't know what it is. My wife gave me a name for it. And I couldn't tell you. They gave him some cream. To me, it looked like poison ivy. It's almost gone now. Probably another couple days, he'll be all right. He's been begging to go fishing, so it's not stopping him. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna try, Caleb. We might do a video on putting our little cart together and turning it into a fishing cart. Cubs, you got that right, baby, right there. Go Cubbies, baby. Born in '81 for me, and when I was a kid, we only had the Reds and the Cubs. That's all we could pick up, um, on cable. I fell in love with the Cubs. They had Ryan Sandberg, Sammy Sosa, Mark Graves. What was it, Andre Dawson, I think. Man, that was just a stacked team. I loved it back in the '80s, '90s. Should have won the World Series back then. Good old Harry Carey on there singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Gar, what kind of oats are we looking at? Old fashioned, steamrolled? I don't know if you guys have noticed this in your area or not, but where I live, the oats, like they all have a different packaging than they used to. Um, I've got some oats over there, but those are Walmart versus Meyer. Or I would show you the difference. I don't know where the old containers are, but they repackaged them. They all look like really generic now, and it seems like the oats inside are a little different. When I make it with syrup, um, this is all within the last month. They're quite a bit doughier than they used to be, and I've noticed they're taking about 3 to 4 minutes to break down. You can do steamrolled. That's a lot cheaper. Just make sure you keep them in like a tote or something so they don't get moisture and rot. Or if you have any mice anywhere within a 100-mile radius, they'll come in and find a bag of oats and get in there. They love stuff like that. Cream corn, yeah, cream corn works great. I'm just a guy that, if I can, I like to use syrup stuff. Yeah, I know Dylan. He bought some the other day, and he had the same problem I had. Too slick, huh? Yeah, I don't know on that one. Uh, like I said, I like to use syrup when possible because it lasts a lot longer, and if it dries out, you can just add a little more in it to keep packing. Um, bean meal. I like to do syrup bean meal. What about a syrup rice? You guys ever seen something like that? If you guys have a syrup rice pack bait, let me know. I would love to know if there's something that works like that. Maybe heat it up, get it super hot or something. I don't know. Well, Gar, I never have a problem. I don't add anything extra, to my oats. Um, I think what they're 42-ounce containers or something like that. Is let me grab one real fast. Yeah, that's what we got. They're 2 pound, 10 ounces, which is 42 ounces. And what I do is about 14 ounces of K-Ro syrup, and that works pretty good, especially in the old fashioned. Like I said, the new ones though, they're taking 3 to 4 minutes to break down. Where the old ones, like what was in this container here, if you made these, kid you not, a couple minutes and they were broke down. Yeah, Tim, there. What about corn in some PVA bags? I probably need to do a video on that. Where you use salt and it makes them PVA friendly. Nice, Alex. Catch a big one, brother. If you catch one while we're streaming, let us know, man. We need to hear all about it. You know what I mean? Um, for me, like oats, really, I've had sometimes where they lock up using like soda or something like that. Blend the corn, yeah. The only reason I don't use like I said, like cream corn in a lot of my stuff, just because it sours. And it's still good when it sours for a while, but just the smell. Yeah, Dan, I know you, I think you was at my spot, you said, bud. You doing it good? How many you catch? A lot of people like bean meal when it sours even better. Yeah, Todd, I mean, there's a lot of people that say syrup baits won't break in cold water too. And they break a lot slower, but I mean, unless the water's really close to freezing temperature, they'll still break. They just take twice as long. That's not bad. They put up a good fight up there, don't they, Dan? What's up, Kevin? What's going on, bud? Dan, did you used to fish? Have you fished Summit before today? Like I said, that place, I don't know what's up with them, but they fight harder than any place I've ever been in my life. Yeah, Gar, there's somebody else I know that fishes Saggies. I'm trying to think of his name, but he fishes there a lot. I didn't like the hike. Yeah. What's up, Scotty? You got to get you a fishing wagon for that, Dan, and then you got to get you, like a 12 or 13-year-old kid and make him pull your wagon. You know what I mean? That's the best way to do it. We upgraded that wagon though. We got him the bigger one. It'll be easier for him to pull it. We had a blowout. When was we up there, Clayton? Saturday or Sunday when we was up there? Yeah, this last Saturday or Sunday we went up, and on the way out we had a blowout on our wagon. We had to get a new tire for it. Oh yeah, everybody loves that shine. Any kind of alcohol, really. Yeah, send me one, man. Send it to me on Facebook. I don't know if you have me on there or not. You can send it to Josh Vickers on there, or Carp and Catfish Baits Tips, Tricks, and Techniques is my Facebook page. If you guys haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and hit that like button. Oh, you was up at Summit yesterday? You boys taking all my spots. Summit's probably the prettiest place around Indiana, I think. That water is just crystal clear. Love it up there. We catch some up there. We get to about mid 20s. That's about as big as we've ever got. Catch a lot, and I'd say average fish is probably around 10 pounds. Yeah. Awesome, Travis. We're glad to have you, bud. Really appreciate it. What's up, Damon? Let me see if I can read your comment here. Yeah, give Highway a try, man. Um, Elkhorn, it's a little bit smaller than Highway, but I used to fish it when I was younger. I'd go every now and then. I went a couple of years ago in the off season and fished it too. Nice, Dan. Yeah, it's awesome to have a good wagon. Like I said, we've got like a smaller one. An old man around here named Catfish uh, was fishing one day, and he's like, "Hey, could you use a wagon?" And he was telling me about it, and he said $20. I'm like, "Yeah, what kind of wagon is this for $20?" And when I looked at it, I about fell over. About $100 wagon at Tractor Supply. We'll get it done, Travis. You guys catch one, let us know. And then, my buddy Dylan, he's probably still watching. I don't know. But like I said, last Saturday, he shows up to the lake and he won up this. He got that 1,000 pound load capacity wagon from Tractor Supply. He's trying to make us look bad. So we went out and got one too. We should have got the 1,400 pound one. Make him look bad. Been like, take that, Dylan. Yeah, I heard Ward's is a really good place down there. I know some of these Indiana guys have been posting on Facebook that they've been going, and it looks gorgeous down there. What kind of videos you guys want to see in the future? We got a really good homemade goo video that we're going to do and upload for you guys pretty soon. Got a nice rice pack bait recipe we're going to be doing. We also have a video, um, already done at Summit Lake that's got my wife in it. So you guys get to meet her in that. We'll upload that probably here in a week or two. You guys finding any mushrooms around your area, or this year was kind of blah for me and that. Kevin, we're trying, bud. We're trying. You know how it is. You got to be able to get out and do it. And the bait videos get a lot more views for some reason. So, but we did get a GoPro 8. Um, that last video and the one with my wife in it, seemed pretty good. Kevin, you been catching any fish or what? Where you been fishing at? And everybody that's here, if you haven't heard me say it already, we do have a giveaway video coming out tomorrow at noon. Yeah, that soda rice works really good. We got some of it made up actually. I think go grab us the bucket. We'll show them a bowl of it. That's what we've been using up at Summit Lake the last couple times. Oh, Damon, I've caught many 30-pound carp over at the reservoir, bud. It's just I've gotten older, and there's really no good places to fish unless you're on the backside of 227, and that's so shallow now. Boats, if you cast all the way across there, anytime a boat comes through, he gets all your line. Over by the playground there is a really good spot. Show you guys some of this peach rice we got here. All right. Who can smell it? Let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you can smell that. Type 1 or something. It smells good, man. I'm about to eat it, to be honest with you. We might use it Saturday or something. Damon, do you fish Middle Fork? I said there used to be a lot of 30s that come out of there. And, and bow fishermen or bow hunters or bow fishermen, whatever you want to call them, they've hit that pretty hard over there as well. 3D rice. That's what it is, man. That's definitely some 3D rice. Scotty, this is actually Georgia peach, man. It does look orange though, doesn't it? Any of you guys been putting any Himalayan rock salt in your bait? That's good stuff to put in there too. Carp love it. They love salt. And they like that pink stuff, you know, the Himalayan. The red peach. Red peach. So you got what? Probably one on then? That used to be probably my favorite peach at one time. Used to love it. Yeah, Damon, there is a bunch of channel cats over there. They're, you know, we caught a 15-pound blue cat over there too. Cool, Dan. I'll check it out after the stream here. But if you like to catch catfish, I'd say Middle Fork and just take pack bait for carp. And I mean, you'll just tear them up. We had some days where we would catch 20 or so, and then we'd just pull our rods out of the water and play over there on the playground, me and my son, or throw a frisbee for an hour, hoping the catfish would go away. Some ice cream with my rice? I don't know about that one. That might not be too tasty. So who all's fishing? We just got 2 people fishing right now? Is this something you guys would be interested in? Maybe like on Wednesday nights or something? Yeah, Dan, the highway doesn't really stock any catfish or anything either, you know. Uh, Damon Martindale used to have some big grass carp in there. I've caught some 30-pound grass carp, and I know some people that have caught some 40-pounders, but that was probably, let's see here, 10 plus years ago. I think they all died off and never put any more in. Okay, what I mean, you got a stream going on then, Michael? I don't think I've seen a pop up for your streams, man. Maybe I didn't hit that notification button or something. Yeah, I had a red peach from Johnny's Juice a couple years ago, I think it was. Dan, we probably ran into each other then up there. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'd be interested in doing something like this, you know. It's kind of chill, talk about whatever, you know. Give us something to do too. If we get Clayton, not be worried about that little rash he's got, we get him over here and talk with y'all. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Like I said, Michael, I appreciate it. Doug, I'll tell you what. Um, I'm gonna show you how much I like that reel. Clayton, bring those over here. I don't have one now. I've got I have 4, and I have 3 more that it should be here anytime. So I'm gonna end up having 7 of them. But we'll bring them over and show you. That way you know I'm not fooling with you. How long will those Piscifun chaoses last? I really don't know on that. The original one I haven't had a single problem with that. And if I miss your guys' comments or whatever, just type it again. You know, like I said, some of them are passing by pretty quick, but just to show you, here's one. And he brought another one over here. Show you I'm not playing with you. That's how much I like it. That's number 2. And then we got one that we ain't got on a rod yet. Number 3. And Number 4, baby. And like I said, we got 3 brand new ones coming. We're going to do a giveaway on one of these chaoses too. I'm just waiting until I get a video in. I want to get like a whole video just catching fish on them. Take one apart, show you guys what's inside. Maybe go to the football field and cast. Right now, the football field is closed down over at the local school. They've got it locked up so we can't get in there. Himalayan rock salt, you can get it about anywhere. I get it, I think, what is that store? TJ Maxx or something has like a little food aisle. My wife will get big bag. I would show you. Clayton, you want to run up and grab one of that big bag of the pink Himalayan rock salt? Sure. He's going to run up and grab it and I'll show it to you.
Someone asked if they want to do if you want to do a fan meetup after COVID-19.
Oh yeah, Damon. We could meet up for sure and do some fishing if you want. I don't mind at all, man. We could hit Springwood. We can social distance it, you know what I mean, brother? I reckon if you're not holding hands and kissing on each other, you probably don't have to worry about it. Donnie, those are Piscifun Chaos XS's. Now, I ask that if somebody does buy one, use my Amazon affiliate link. That way I get like $1 or something from it. These so far, they are quiet. I use rockets. And I'll tell you what, man, they're smoother. I kid you not. I know you guys probably think I'm lying, but they're smoother than my rockets. Ask Dylan if he's still watching. He'll tell you the same thing. I let him use the one that I had that they sent me, and he bought 3 right after that. So that tells you something. But they're smooth, they're quiet, they cast really good. But here's that Himalayan pink rock salt. I don't know if you can see it or not. And yeah, it says right there on the back of this one, TJ Maxx. So does this one. But yeah, they love that Himalayan rock salt. I just put it in my bait. Just put you a handful or so in. The 6500 Beast, I've never used one. Damon, I'll hit you up and accept that friend request later, all right, bud? But I've never used the Beast. But yeah, it looks like a good reel. Just a little too expensive for me, Yeah, Dylan knows. I'll show you guys. I still got the old one from last year. I probably ought to give that away too. We'll see about that in the future. But I am going to give one of these bad boys away. Like I told them, I want to make sure somebody gets one to try. It is a really good reel. And, here's the original Chaos. A little bit uglier. I mean, I'm not saying the new one is that pretty anyway. It's not gorgeous or anything. But the old one is a little bit uglier. And they have the thumb bar, spool release for your casting. But this reel, I've had it for, I want to say 1.5 years, maybe longer than that, actually. I can't remember when I bought it. But honestly, not a single issue. It casts just as far as my rockets too. But I'm the type of guy that, I don't know, I'm really anal about having everything match. So that's why if you see me, I usually have matching sets of stuff. Costco, yeah, man, I wish I was a Costco member, you know what I mean? Can't afford that, unfortunately. But what they did change on these is a little bit different. For the clicker, it's right here. Where this one here, kind of more like a rocket style for the clicker. And it doesn't have the dual adjustment knobs. So it's more like a C4, but it does have a lot of bearings in it, like I was saying. And the drag is really smooth on it. And let you guys look at the line guide on there too. That's a little bit different compared to a rocket, Yeah, Todd, like I said, it's good stuff. You can put it in with your pickups or whatever you want to do. Yeah, Donnie. It's just weird. I feel weird if I don't have matching setups. I don't know why. Some people it doesn't bother. There's no reason to have matching stuff, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of anal about it for some reason. If you're watching, hit that like button, guys. We got 20 people in here. We only got 18 likes. Drop us a few likes on this bad boy. Like I said, we turned Super Chat on. If anybody wants to make $1 donation or something, Be pretty awesome. We really appreciate it. Trying to get some money put back for some giveaways for you guys. Like I said, we are going to give away one of those Pissathons. We got a hog sauce giveaway tomorrow. We got a video uploaded about it tomorrow, and then we'll do the actual giveaway the following Friday. And trying to think, I've got 3 or 4 different things that I'm going to be giving away to you guys coming up. You know, Todd, I've never used a mega cast. I'm sure they're a fine reel. I know a lot of people that do. Um, you know, some people were dogging this Pissathon, you know, on Facebook just because it's Chinese or whatever. But unfortunately, pretty much everything we buy anymore, that's just, I mean, you can't get away from it, you know. You know, the country, we've just kind of made it that way, you know. Hooks, they all come from China just about and get rebranded, repackaged. Fishing line, same way, you know. I will show you guys. Let me grab this line over here. I got some new line we're going to try too. We'll do a little review on this. It's called Tronics Pro Blaze. It's made for bait casters, it says. It's really thin. This 19 pound is 0.35 millimeters, and you get 960 yards. We got it from, I think it comes from North Carolina. I want to say it was Stamper's Tackle or something where I got it at. Yeah, Todd, for sure, man. Summit, I want to hit Greenville up there too. I don't know if you've been to Houston Woods. I probably want to hit that. We're going to get our Ohio fishing license, I think, later this year. When stuff kind of, you know, goes back to normal or whatever. And hit me up on Facebook, Todd, because I got another lake I want to ask you about. I don't really want to mention it right now, but shoot me a message on Facebook or something. I'm sure you've probably heard of it, probably fished it. It's over in Ohio as well. The real name, it's just it's called a Piscifun, Piscifun. And if you would, Donnie, if you're thinking about getting one, click on my previous video that I uploaded, and I have a link to them on, you know, on Amazon. And if you buy one, I get like $1 or something like that. If somebody buys one from that link, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, for sure, Todd. You know, let me see what we missed here. See, I like to get sets of 3, and I like to have 2 different sets of 3. Scott Whitley, brother, I just pretty much stay in Indiana. This year, I'm planning on, like I said, you know, this was going to be a great year for us. We were going to travel to a few different new places that had big fish. But with this COVID crap, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, it's put a damper on a lot of stuff for us, you know. But we're going to try to maybe go down towards Brown County or something and maybe stay a week, camp out and hit some lakes down there, you know. There's quite a few of them down that way. Emblems, I don't know what rod that is. I'll tell you guys what, there's a really good, my son been playing with it. It's a bait runner, and I could hit you guys with a link to that on Amazon. If you guys like spinners and you're on a budget, I use these for a few years, man. They're called a Beast 5000, but they actually, like when you get one, sometimes it says, here's a box for one actually. Sometimes the box will be like a Cooner or Connor, or I don't know what the heck that is, 5,000. And these reels are like $25, and they're a bait runner, extra smooth. You know, like this one here, it's brand new still. This one says Beast 5000, but they look identical. Sometimes they say Beast, sometimes they have that name. But they're very, very smooth. And then, like I said, they got the bait run. These bad boys are only $25, guys. I can put a link. I don't know if I can do it in the stream or not, but if you guys want to check those out, like I said, we get like 50 cents or something if you bought one through Amazon with our link. But really good reels for $25. Somebody local bought one the other day after I told them, and they were really impressed with it too. Yeah, Scotty. It's weird. Like for distance, uh, I don't know. I guess I'm not that good. I can cast a bait caster around 100 yards, just a little over. I can take a same spinning style setup, and I can't get nowhere close to that. I'm lucky to get 70 yards that way. I've been down to the football field, and I used to think I was casting a mile with the spinners. And then I learned how to use a bait caster, and I was like, huh. Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking about an M cast, a Daiwa M cast maybe? Those are a surf rod. They're really good rods. I had 3 10-footers and sold them to a friend of mine. I think he sold them. I think Dylan's the one that bought them, and I believe he sold them to somebody else last year. You guys that are in here fishing, I mean, what do you guys like? Spinners, like bait runners, bait casters? What do you guys using? Carpy, like I said, that's called a like a Beast 5000 or something. I don't think I can put. Let me see if I can put a link to it. No, I don't think it'll let me. We'll have to figure that out later. But if you guys want, check out my Facebook page, Carp and Catfish Baits, Tips, Tricks, and Techniques, and I'll put a link up over there. Let me get a drink of water here, guys. About bedtime, I think. Oh wow, it's only 7 o'clock, guys. It feels way later. I'm sitting in my basement. It feels like it's midnight down here. I know a lot of the guys don't use bait runners anymore either. They'll use the quick drag or whatever. I'd have to get used to that, where you just like hardly turn it and the drag is fully locked down or fully wide open. And we've used those rovers too for something to do. And I'll tell you what, those chaoses compared to the rovers. Listen, that makes so much noise. I mean, it's just loud. Real sloppy. They just, and they're okay. They work fine. For a cheap reel, they work fine. But I mean, compared to the chaos for the same amount of money, I mean, well, I've got the line tied up on it where I can't spin it. The chaos is so much quieter. Yeah. A lot of people are liking that quick drag. Like I said, I'd have to get used to that. That is one thing that I do. Oh, Todd, I love Carp Masters. I like the orange ones. But with the casters, I do kind of miss not hearing that, the drag go out when a fish takes off. It's quiet with a bait caster, unless you got your clicker on, and then that's annoying when you're reeling it in. So we got 14 people. If you haven't hit that like button, man, drop a like. Let's hit 20 likes on this bad boy. Share it on Facebook or something. Unless you guys are tired, we can end it. I don't know how long you guys want to go for. If somebody wants to share it on Facebook or whatever, maybe we get some more people in here, get something going on. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like, just a few little clicks or like a quarter turn or something like that. I've never had one in my hands to know. I honestly think if I did the first few times, I'd probably tighten it all the way down and break off. You guys using any shock leaders when you fish? Like, if we're distance fishing, we use a shock leader. I know I use a braid shock leader. Some people, that scares the crap out of them. But it doesn't bother me. Scotty, I've tried 12-foot rods, and I'll tell you what, man, that's a big rod. I'm not that good with a 12-footer. All right, Todd, sounds good, bud. Yeah, for sure on that Houston Woods too. Like I said, I need to hit some Ohio places, and I got a place I wanted to ask you about. But the first time I tried a 12-footer, man, it was awkward. I I've got some 9'6" Ferguson rods, and I really enjoy those rods. It says they'll throw up to 12 ounces of lead, but they have a pretty good action to them where you can feel the fish. I've got the Chaos on some 7'6" Ferguson rods, and they're really good too. Once you go from one, like a 10-footer or whatever, to a short rod, it does feel different. You got to get used to it. Yeah, 12. Actually, I mean, these are 7'6" right here, and they'll throw 12 ounces too. I don't know if you can. Let's see if I can hold it up there or not. And you'd think they'd be real stiff, but they're not. See if you can. Where's it at on there? Yeah, 12 ounces. It's right in here somewhere. 1 to 12 ounces. I mean, that's a lot. I would never attempt to throw 12 ounces. I'd probably hurt myself. Be like, oh, cool, man. I appreciate it. Be like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Catfish and Carp where he does the ugly stick. I love that video. It looks pretty awesome. Yeah, see, I couldn't get 100 yards with a 12-footer. I don't know why. Oh, they're making an 8'6". That'd be a nice little setup, man. Um, you know, that'd be good for Luke. Yeah, I like watching Luke too. My son really loves watching the Outdoor Boys, his other channel as well. I've got some cheaper setups where I use the whooping stick. It's before Bass Pro bought Cabela's, and they were like, I think I got them on sale for like $17 or something. Retail was like 25 when they weren't on sale, and they're 8-foot rods. They do a really good job too. They can't handle that much weight, but I can throw 2 ounces with a ball of pack, no problem with them. I'm gonna have to look up that slime cat rod. Do you know what kind of weight it can throw? Is it a heavy action or medium heavy? Scotty, I know some people can hit a couple 100+ yards. Um, it ain't me for some reason. I can the same technique for a spinning rod using a casting reel. I'm gaining 30 to 40 yards on it for whatever reason. I'd like to try those big cat fever rods. Um, I reached out to them to see if maybe they'd be interested in let me just kind of demo one and then give it away to you guys, but they weren't too interested in it at the time. So, and, like I said, we can't afford to just drop $100 on one and give it away ourselves. When we're able, though, we'll hook you guys up. Like I said, you guys are going to be getting the Chaos soon after I get a good video. We're going to do a giveaway on that. I also, I've talked to a few different places with the carp alarms, and I think we're going to have a set for you guys, that I'm going to do a video on. I can't promise it, but it sounds like, I'm going to have a set to give away. We'll do a review on it and then give them to you guys. 2 to 15 ounces. Good Lord. Is it green? That might be a pretty rod. I had some black and green Carp Pro Rockets a couple years ago. They'd look stellar on a really good green rod. Well, have you guys heard of that? Is it Catfish Sumo or something like that? They've got a bait caster. and they've got some catfish rods. Like I said, we've been reaching out to places trying to get some stuff lined up for giveaways. You know, we've got that reel that we're going to give away soon. Hopefully, I get the other one so we can get a good video. And also have, you know, like I like to use like automotive detailer to clean my reels. You know, like a spray wax they call it. And I have a place. I haven't opened the box yet because I want to do an unboxing on it for you guys. So I'm waiting. I'm getting my reels really dirty, which is hard for me to do. And I'm going to do a little review on that. And then they've offered to, you know, send a bottle to somebody for a giveaway as well. So we'll do a giveaway on that. And it's, you know, it's veteran owned and made in America stuff. So it's, you know, I expect it to be really good. I used to do hydro dipping. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. I used to have my own shop where I had you know, a downdraft paint booth and everything. And I used to do a lot of parts. You know, I did a lot of stuff that went to, you know, on cars for SEMA and stuff. It was a pretty big deal for a little while. But I did some work for this guy, and I know what kind of, you know, I know he's a pretty particular guy with his car. And he's the one that makes and sells this product. So I'm going to assume it's going to be really good stuff. And I think it comes with some microfiber towels and all that stuff too. So we'll get that going on in the near future. Neon green, yeah. Yeah, that does sound like a good looking rod, man. They might be a little too stiff for carp though. They can handle 15 ounces, but I don't know. These Ferguson rods, I thought they'd be too stiff, honestly. And I mean, I haven't had a single issue with them. They've got a really good action, actually. If you look at my last video, you know, with the GoPro, you can see that they have a nice flex to them. When I used to use the spinning stuff years ago, I used what was called a old whiskers or something like that rod. You couldn't even hardly handle an ounce of lead on that bad boy. But we appreciate you guys stopping by. I didn't realize, man, I've been on here for almost an hour and a half now. But I do appreciate everybody stopping by and saying hi. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. Um, if this is something that you're interested in, like I said, maybe like on a Wednesday night, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. You know, hit me up on Facebook or whatever, Carp and Catfish Baits, Tips, Tricks, and Techniques. And if you guys are interested in just a chat about, you know, carp fishing, just live, whatever you want to talk about, man, uh, you know, having a good time, hit me up. But like I said, guys, I think we're going to have to cut this one off. I do appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't yet, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Peace out, guys.